Picture of former Obiano drinking bottled water inside EFCC cell emerges. Picture of former Obiano drinking bottled water inside EFCC cell emerges. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Idoma Voice recalls that Obiano was picked up by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) barely 24 hours after he handed over to his successor, Charles Soludo. The anti-graft agency is questioning the ex-governor for alleged misappropriation of public funds. Obiano spent his first 3 days outside power on EFCC cell. In a picture cited by Idoma Voice, the former governor was seen garbed in a red shirt and white top while drinking water. He looks unperturbed. A picture of Willie Obiano, former governor of Anambra State, in cell has emerged. Idoma Voice recalls that Obiano was picked up by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) barely 24 hours after he handed over to his successor, Charles Soludo. The anti-graft agency is questioning the ex-governor for alleged misappropriation of public funds. Obiano spent his first 3 days outside power on EFCC cell. In a picture cited by Idoma Voice, the former governor was seen garbed in a red shirt and white top while drinking water. He looks unperturbed. Idoma Voice recalls that Obiano was picked up by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) barely 24 hours after he handed over to his successor, Charles Soludo. The anti-graft agency is questioning the ex-governor for alleged misappropriation of public funds. Obiano spent his first 3 days outside power on EFCC cell. In a picture cited by Idoma Voice, the former governor was seen garbed in a red shirt and white top while drinking water. He looks unperturbed. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. And now let's move down to the comment section and let's see what people are saying. The first comment here says, does it look like a cell but an office? And a response to that says, an executive cell. Already, this comment is cruise, because when the first person said, does it look like a cell but an office? And the second person answered, executive cell, it is cruise. And a second comment which I have here says, but why snapping him on boxers? Why on boxers? It is not fair. I think it is equality before the law. That was what the Constitution says. No one is above the law. He should be treated exactly the same. If he's guilty, he should be treated exactly the way the criminals too are also being treated. A comment here says, from grace to grass, too bad. Still at the comment section, I have a comment here that says, EFCC should leave this man alone. Power is transient, a big lesson. You see, personally, I believe if the governor himself hasn't done anything bad, he wouldn't have thought of taking to his heels that very day. He didn't even waited till the next day, or waited for even if he has anything to do. So the next thing for the governor to do is to take to zoos. Why not knowing that traps is already waiting for him? Now, we do things not for today but for tomorrow. Another comment here says, such is life, let him continue. Akpodue Dike Aguleri. And the last comment which I have here says, where is Tinubu? Not where is Tinubu? Not in EFCC cell, or is he above the law? Well, there are many things we people do not understand. You see, when we are in power, there is nothing we can do. And yet I want us to believe there is nothing like constitution, there's nothing like law. It is what we see that we do, and it is what they say that we do. Because this government, this federal government itself has gone beyond constitution too. They do not have any law that guide them. Instead of them to have this particular department that would checkmate them, no, they are all doing nonsense. They think we citizens are just fools, just like Willie Obiano. Willie Obiano, if he's not guilty, he wouldn't have spent 3 days or 4 days now in the EFCC cell. But when investigation is going on and investigations are not true, then he will spend more than that. I think that's why it's still spending more than days in the EFCC cell. Look at him, a whole former governor. We should be resting. We should have a lot of endorsement that he should be resting at home, and now he's spending his days at the EFCC cell. It is a shameful thing. Like, it is a shameful thing. It is a disgrace on the government. It is a very slap on the government face. Then things are not done this way. To my dear listeners, please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.